Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 36 of my Rags to Riches Get Famous edition. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it is very early on Monday, so I guess they're going to get their bills. I guess that was the downside of having them moved, but I moved them on a Friday, so I guess they had the whole weekend at least in their new house. And little Noelle is sleeping, as you'd expect, and of course the other two are awake because I keep having them rally the troops, so they don't usually sleep very much. And Jasper is doing his homework because he has school in a few hours. So what I was going to do with Felicity that I mentioned at the end of the last part was I am going to have her hire a new acting agency now that she's gotten a promotion. I thought we would check and see if there's any new ones available, and if not, just switch to the other one regardless. It does look like we do, because we had this Everyday Extras talent agency. So now we have a GRAN talent agency, which is the Goldie Ruthfield family. Our team will provide you with the same care and guidance that Goldie provided to Silver Screen. Oops. I didn't actually mean to choose them. I meant to choose the one below. Oh well. I was hoping just to see what it said. So she joined the Goldie Ruthfield's actor. We're excited to work with you and help you develop into elegantly glamorous leading lady we know you will be. Now it's time to dust off this Rolodex and find you some auditions. So I am going to actually try and have her check. Well, why don't we, before we have her do that, I am going to have her rally the troops. Now, I can't remember if I did I think I maybe removed. Yes, I removed the celebrity lot the lot trait for being a celebrity house, because Jasper kept getting embarrassed because he's only level 2, and I was thinking I didn't want to rush him to get up to level 3 because of the fact that there still is the glitch with the celebrity walk with Sims with level 3 having, but I have actually put that mod back in my game. But for now, I'm going to leave it with good schools, so hopefully he gets his A, and then we'll maybe put it back. Because I like to swap. I like to swap my traits for the houses, and I like to swap my aspirations. So we're going to have her rally the troops, and then once she has done that, we're going to have her get a check for a gig, because of course we need to keep working on the 2 aspirations I'm trying to do in this Let's Play, along with, getting rich with the Rags to Riches aspect of it, is the acting aspiration, which she couldn't really work on fully until she became a young adult, and the celebrity aspiration. I struggle a little bit with the celebrity aspiration and getting asked for selfies because you can't control that. So we don't need to actually do the audition. So the gigs are all Wednesday at 12. And I have heard that the payouts aren't actually what they say they are. So guitar, I think she has all of these. I'm assuming she has comedy level 2. I would have to double check, but she has the skills for everything else. So this one, growing up crumple bottom. Talent needed who can give a better than this and condescending attitude while pulling off a frantic and rundown look. Growing Up Crumple Bottom chronicles the semi-fictional stories of the Crumple Bottom family. The family has fallen on hard times but will never let their neighbors know. While solving hilarious home issues, they still find time to turn up their nose at the Waffle family living next door. In this season, the family deals with an unapproved marriage into the Gothic family, and then critters from the moving forest, looking for a cheery personality who can emote expressively while wearing a 25-pound headpiece. Join your favorite Volpez and all his visiting friends from the moving forest. I think I'm going to do Growing Up Crumple Bottom. And we don't need to go to the audition because she has the perk which allows her to skip the auditions, which I got partially because I did not want to have to deal with the hair and makeup glitch. Get off your phone, Felicity. So she can't really do very much with this until like Wednesday at 12. So there's not much really that she can do. And let's just check while we're at it on her comedies. Yeah, she's at level 5 of comedy. So she's more than adequate when it comes to that. And let me put the walls back and cut away. Did we ever? Yeah, I did sell everything. Or I sold what mattered, the money tree. That's the only thing that matters. Nothing else does. So she's kind of like little Noelle is sleeping. And she's going to need to get up soon to get that done. We could say good job getting your homework, but we don't really need to. So why don't we have Jasper, before he goes, let me check his needs. He's a little bit hungry. But he's also a little bit, why don't we let him eat a little bit? We'll get some leftovers. And then Felicity, have we started on your athletic aspiration? We have worked out at a gym, so that's what matters. And you are you putting some dishes away? Picking up some dishes that somehow made it outside? Okay. And then you may as well go work out in our little gym we have created in the basement here. They'll probably need to put a TV there because it's more fun when they have a TV to watch when they're working out. She's got no entertainment down here. But I do believe she has the gym rat trait, yes. And the gym rat trait, which you get from the reward store, builds fun and don't lose hygiene while exercising. I think they still lose some hygiene, but definitely not as much. It's definitely a huge improvement, significantly. It's one that I like to get. If your Sims are going to be doing any working out, it's a good one to have. So he's eating. I'm going to have him rally the troops one more time before he goes to school, if I, can get around to doing that. And his fun isn't the greatest, which I struggle with fun a little bit with teens. And there is our little kitty cat. I did try and lock the doors so that the cat won't go out the front again to go in the bushes, because they're more likely to get, because I put this bush here, and the pets are more likely to get sick if they go into it, and I don't want her to get sick. So I tried to lock the doors so she has the whole yard to go play in, but she doesn't have that. If the locks work. So Noelle, my dear, is awake. So why don't you go potty? I didn't put a potty in your bedroom, which I often do, but why don't you go potty in the bathroom, which is really close to your bedroom. And then you're going to need a little bit of food. You're still a little bit tired, but that's all right. You can have a nap later. And Jasper, I don't know that you're doing something fun, browsing the web. Why don't you actually play a game? Because that's probably going to be more fun than just browsing the web. Oh, you were over here. Probably better actually to tell you just to go. Are you going to get up and go all the way over there? Or, you know what? Why don't you come say hello to... Why don't you get to know... Did you wake up? Is that why she woke up? Did you wake her up? That's naughty. Maybe we need to lock the door so she doesn't go out. Why would you wake up the toddler? She can't do anything with you anyways. We're going to actually... And there's our little Noelle. What is she going to do? She's going to go watch. Well, you can do that. What do you actually want to do? You want to, let me see this, talk about art. We're going to open the fridge and grab her some food. We have no gourmet fruitcake. No, thank you. That looks like it's going to spoil really soon. This too, but you can eat it. Grab a serving. And then why don't you talk about... Let me get on you. Let me talk about art like you want to do. And I'll put that back in the fridge for you, since you want to do that. And then you also want to watch Felicity. Well, I don't know where Felicity went. She seemed to have gone outside. Oh, because you have the paparazzi darling trait. So you're out there. What is this tree? It's a grow fruit tree. And I'm just checking pomegranates. So we do. So we don't need these. But I have these partially for the ability to use as fertilizer when they're 50 is supposed to be the amount that's supposed to be really good. 50 or higher to be able to use for fertilizer. So we're going to breed the frogs there. And you know what? Why don't we just sell? Has she completed the fortune aspiration? Let's swap her. Let's check. Because I can't remember. I know I completed with a lot of my... Yeah. No, she hasn't. Now she has. Now she's completed it. I have heard, and I've not been checking. I haven't played. I used to always get, 5% of my Sims household cash here, household funds, as every week. But I've heard that people aren't getting that anymore. So I need to try and keep an eye on that. But it's hard when you sort of stop and start playing. So I need to get it sort of next Monday if I can remember that. So she has done that. Let's see where she is on her house. So she needs some columns, and then the house needs to be worth more. So I'll have to think about what I would do, because I would prefer not just to willy-nilly add columns to the house. I'd want them to actually fit with the house. But we'll swap her off of that too. And where is she actually on her athletic aspiration? How much did she do? She worked out for 7 of the 8 hours. But I think now is time to actually take a look, go check in on little Noelle. We're gonna go ask her about her day. And is she eating? Let's see where you are on your family aspiration. Oh, she's actually got as far as she can. She can go into full parent mode, but she cannot, she needs to have her own child to be able to get that child with 3 positive character value traits. And I don't know that this Let's Play is going to go on for her to have that. Can we, parenting? No, we can't do anything there. Not anything that I wanted to. It's been too long since he's done his homework. So you're going to come over here and you are going to rally the troops. Because I said I was going to do that before you go to school. And then why don't we actually check his fortune aspiration and see where he is. Because he would have earned some money. So he still needs to earn. So one way for him to earn some money is to come over here and sell all. Because by selling all, that will give him... should get him over that tier, and they still have the 50,000. So the next tier is you need to have 50,000 in reserve, but you need to have earned 200,000. So he's not there. It's going to take him a little while to get there, but that's all right. So what does he want to do here? He wants to practice acting, which I think I tried to do, but I did it on the microphone and it didn't count. So I think I need to do that in the mirror. So I'll leave it there just to see if that is indeed the case. So she is eating. What does she want to do now? She wants to tell a story, and she wants to hug Felicity. Oh, that's so sweet. Let's check where you are. So you have actually maxed your communication, and it's your imagination and thinking that needs to be worked on. But you can work on your thinking right now, because you can go friendly and ask why. But then we're going to probably put you back to sleep, have you go back to sleep, because you got woken up rudely by the kitty cat. So we might need to lock your room, so maybe you won't get woken by the cat. Because, I don't know why the cat woke you up, because if the cat was hungry, you're not about to feed her. And I don't know that she learned not to wake her up. So you're going to ask her why. Oh, look, Jasper reached level 2 of the gardening skill. And we're going to throw that into the garbage for you. And then Felicity is going to come over here and read you to sleep after you've done that. You're going to read her back so she can go back to sleep because she's tired again. Because the cat woke her up. Don't make me regret adding you to the house, Star. Please. I'd appreciate you not. Oh, what's this? Oh, Shutter Love. So she's confident from Paparazzi Darling Quirk. So, and then she's a little bit, that was cute for being near a toddler, which is why toddlers can be dangerous. Because they can make you, so she needs to produce a new track, or she wants to produce a new track. I think she keeps losing her music deals. I think she's been with everybody. So we can release, does she have any good? No, it's normal. It's okay. I don't like to release the poor ones, but okay is all right. So she's not going to be able to have her job until, Wednesday. So that will be in the next part, of course. So what are you doing? You're going all the way over here, and you're going to criticize the cat. You're supposed to be reading her to sleep. Why did you walk over to the greenhouse area to then come over here to read her to sleep? Is she already sleeping? No, she's not. And I even put the bookcase in the room so that you could get a book really easily. Was the problem that I told you to do something else? And that confused you? Well, hopefully you actually do what I told you to do. When you're finished, get off your phone. I do hope they fix that when you use there seems to be issues with remove traits, be them through the game features or through cheats. I mean, cheats isn't supported. That's reasonable, but it's not so good. So Jasper has to do a travel footage. Now I think I know I've mentioned that there are issues with the drone getting lost, but I further read it, and it may be more that it's in the pinnacles versus in the neighborhood where they were. Mirage Park, maybe? I can never remember the name of it. I think it might be that. It's something like that. So I want to view the video inventory and see if we have a travel one already in there that we never did get around to. It's not in there, but that doesn't mean we don't have anything in here. Can we... I think we can only transfer, but it's not letting us transfer anything, so I don't think there's anything to transfer. Oh, open. Is open do it? Yeah, there's nothing in there, and it's not letting us transfer. Oh, look. So if that most of that was his money, if most of it was his, that will help him too with his fortune aspiration. Yes, he did. He's now on the last tier, so he needs to have earned 200,000, and he's at 85,000. No, thank you. We're not going to... maybe that was for him. He's at school. He can't go out. So they're just doing... She's just going to sort of do her own thing, and then Noelle will wake up. So I'll be back a little later in the day, unless something happens between now and then. Maybe we'll wait for Jasper to get home from school. Well, Jasper came home, and now he's off to drama club. Let's see what she's got getting. She's got a call. Dinky Beats, because I had her release a song. So now she can't do anything because she's already released a song. So she's done with that. So she did paint a couple of paintings, and we did get our bills. The bills were for $9,808. But I think what I actually forgot to do, and their bills would have been lower. So I think I didn't get her the frugal trait because she didn't really need that before because their house wasn't worth very much. So their bills next week will be lower. Because it's either 20 or 25% off of the total bill. And then if you have other Sims in your house and they also have the frugal trait, but you do need to be teen or up to get the frugal trait, it'll take it 25 or 20% off the reduced amount. So you can never go down to 0, but you can get it down quite low if you have, say, 8 young adult, teen and up Sims in the house with the trait. So it can help significantly. So this is worth $2,451, but because she has that one perk, she gets a markup on it. So she's going to sell that. I'm trying to get her up to a 4-star celebrity. And then we're going to pay our bills. And we're also going to license a song because it's time that she can license a song again. She's written one song. I kind of think I want to buy a piano so that she, has to learn how to play that and write. So now I was wondering if maybe doing those things might help her get up to the 4-star celebrity, which gave her more fame points that she can now spend. So this one is useful. So she can career jumpstart and easier advancement. So she'll enjoy certain benefits in the workplace thanks to her fame, and when joining a new career, she'll be hired at a higher starting position. I don't actually know what higher position it is because I've never used it. And she already starts at level 3 because she was an A high school student. So she also enjoys increased job performance and faster promotions, as bosses will want to keep their famous employee happy. I'm not sure how well that is with the active careers, because I noticed with the get to work active careers, the responsible boost from parenthood doesn't really work if you go with your Sims to work. It only seems to work when you don't go with them to work. But it does work then, it's just not when you go to work. Finally, or that's what I've noticed, should she decide to quit a career, she can always get rehired with the exact same job title she left with, which I didn't actually think was a very good perk. But I realized, because I've had Sims quit and then rejoin, and they rejoin at one level below, but that's only if they rejoin quickly. If they rejoin after some time has lapsed, it can go down, and it can go all the way down to, the bottom, which if they're careers that split 2 ways, then you can't go below where you split, so you can't go to the very bottom. In that case, you can only go to whatever level it was when you split, and then you stay there. But if you're in any of the 3 get to work careers, they don't have branches. So you could be all the way at 10, and if you stay away from your career for a long time, you get back to level 1 of that career. Because I had that happen with my scientist sim. I wanted to put him back in just because I wanted someone at a high level, and I was always of the impression that they only went back 1 level and that was it, and they started back at 1. I thought it was a glitch, but it turns out it wasn't. It is actually by design. It just, I had never experienced it before because most of my sims, when they quit, are like at least at the higher levels. So because of the fact that they go 2 ways, most careers branch, but the get to work one doesn't. I'm not actually sure. We'll find out with this one what happens with it. I've not gotten high enough in the acting career and I've not looked into it. But we're going to take that perk for her, and we're also going to take the all-nighter boost energy. Well, we're not going to right now because I've done this once. It can really, if you complete the day-long stream, it'll reward you with a large amount of fame and reputation. Of course, she doesn't need the reputation. She has that maxed, but it takes 24 hours. And I don't think we can do that while we have a toddler in the house. So we could possibly try doing it if we manage to get Noelle aged up and then after her job that she next does, and then maybe that will get her up to level 5. And I did make this mistake of trying to do it on the actual station, but it's probably better to do it using the drone and have them more than one drone, because of course they run out of batteries unless you use a mod, because there's mods that can help with that. So I'm just gonna get this particular one right now, the career hopper, but I probably will try this all-nighter one. I'll leave the point there, and if we get around to having the ability to do it, maybe we'll do it. But we may also just do that with Jasper, because it might be a better fit for him, because he is like going this route for him. And speaking of Jasper, he got a job opportunity, which he, of course, he could not accept because he's a teen, to join the social media career, which would be a perfect fit for him if he was a young adult. Is not so good as a teen. So there we go. So she paid her bills? She did. And you may as well get the mail, and we'll see what we have before we end this part. Let's see. Let's take a look at what she got in her inventory. So what I'm planning on doing off camera, she got some fan mail. So from an adoring fan to Felicity, and that is showing as new. So I'll assume that that is new. Hi, I don't know, from, it looks like there's, wow, just watching you living your best life. That's a little bit creepy. And she got at least one Saluber serum. Oh, she got another one, energy, and a flirty one. And I think this was probably the gift that Jasper got, some starter flowers. May as well open it. Doesn't really matter who got it. And there's her guitar that she has. So where are you going? Where are you going, my dear? So maybe what I'll do before I end this part is I am going to buy I think I'll buy an actual piano is what I'm going to buy. Versus and we'll put it over here. We'll move this and we'll put it in this sort of entrance central area. So it would be under activities and skills, because that's the way I like to go and look for things. Of course, you can always go by rooms too. It would probably be in the study. I just never do that, so I'm not as familiar with it. And here is, I'm trying to think. We have a mixture. We have brown for this furniture, but then this is sort of, so we can always change the color. Maybe I'll actually do it white, because I see that we have the cabinet is white. We'll just do white for now. And I think I'm going to buy her a violin, because she may want to do that. And I know Jasper has one, but, you know, she may as well have her own too. But I think we are going to leave this part here. Hopefully we'll get to the gig in the next part, but maybe what I'll do also in the next part is see if we can take them all out and see if she gets asked for any selfies, because that is like a big thing that we need to do with her, because Noelle has been sleeping, so she should be in pretty good shape to go out. So I'll get her looked after so that maybe by the time that Jasper comes home from his drama club, we can go out as a family for a little bit and see if that happens. But do let me know what you do to get Sims to autonomously ask your Sim for selfies, because I struggle with that. I have managed to get it done, at least with one Sim, but I have a hard time. But that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!